Hey everybody, Troy at RV Capacitor, and we were just filming some educational stuff talking about capacitors. And I wanted to show you, this is not the proper way to discharge a capacitor. Although it would work, you just wouldn't like it very much. But we were talking about that, but I want to show you real quick one of the things I shared in the video, and what I used to share in class is how these things actually look and work when they discharge properly, and what they can look like whenever they are fully loaded and they discharge when you don't want them to. So let's show you here real quick. I'm going to load this capacitor. Actually, I'm going to start this compressor real quick with my peacemaker device. That's my compressor running, right? Humming, doing its job. I let go here. I can reach in, again, don't do this at home, and I can touch this capacitor because it's fully discharged because that compressor ran. But let's say that I took this wire off. Easy for me to say. I'm going to take this neutral wire off this capacitor here. I'm going to take this and I'm going to run this compressor. I'm going to start it, try to. You can't hear anything. It is humming. It's sending energy to this capacitor to try to start, but I've disconnected its path home so it won't discharge. So I'm going to show you real quick. If I take my needle nose pliers and I'm going to discharge this thing here for you real quick, I want you to hear this. That is how much energy is stored inside that capacitor. And that's why we don't want to touch it. Now I can come back in here and I can touch that guy and do this as well. Now there's 3 different ways you can discharge a capacitor. You can use your needle nose pliers, just release that energy. A bad capacitor though will never have energy in it, so you'll never have to worry about that. You can also take a discharge tool. And this is a capacitor discharge tool. And I can take this and I can discharge that capacitor. In fact, let's do that real quick. I'm gonna load this capacitor back up. It's full of energy. I can take this device, set it right here. I don't know if you'll be able to see this display screen that shows the energy being released. If I reach in here, touch here, it's lit up. I don't know if you heard that whining noise. That was it absorbing the energy. It is now safe to touch. Thankfully that worked, or you'd have seen on video how that didn't work, but it did work. That is what a capacitor stores, and that's what it looks like when it gets discharged. So be careful around capacitors. Don't touch them unless you know exactly what you've got. Use the proper device to discharge them. Swap them out efficiently, effectively. Peace out. Have a great day.
So here's to the journeys, both near and far. With RV Capacitor, you're the shining star. No techie troubles, just a smooth ride ahead. Download the app, let your adventures spread.